Welcome back to What If Adam Petty Was Still Alive. In 2012, the struggle still continued for the poor 45 car. He was involved in several accidents and only came too close to a win twice in the entire season. One of these were in Auto Club whenever he was right there in the last corner for a win, then made contact with Kyle Busch, and Jeff Gordon and Casey Kane would go on to get the win in California. However, for the other Petty Enterprises team, Eric Almirola would get the win in Talladega to pull off a massive upset. The 43 car goes back to victory lane. In Chicagoland, Harvick and Busch battled it out until the final corner. Harvick edged him out, but just to make sure, made some contact and had him by a nose at the line. Rudiman had a hard crash in Chicagoland in turn 1. He hit the apron and hit the outside wall hard. He was beaten up, but he was alright and he walked away from the crash. At Talladega, Jimmy Johnson was involved in a wreck on the back straightaway, and this put an end to his title run in 2012. The second time Adam Petty came close to a win was in Charlotte for the fall race. He went to turn 3 and ran out of gas. Dale Earnhardt Jr. would take the lead and the win away from him under the lights. So close but so far for that 45 team. As for the champion, Clint Bowyer would score the 2012 championship, leading the chase for over half. MWR's first title. In 2013, Trevor Bayne would score the win in the Wood Brothers 21 in a part-time deal. The Wood Brothers finally goes back to victory lane in the Daytona 500. Darlington had another one of those classic finishes. Tony Stewart tried to clear McMurray out of 4, but it wasn't enough. McMurray had to run on the outside. It was down to the wire, side by side, and at the end of it, McMurray would emerge by 0.04 of a second. Also in the 500, Casey Kane would get turned by Stenhouse, and he would take a hard lick to the driver's side into the inside wall. He would then rush down pit road against the pit wall for over half of it, and then would come to rest near a garage entrance. Kurt Busch would bring Furniture Row for the first time to victory lane, not once, but twice, at Michigan and for the regular season finale at Richmond. It was good to see a new team in victory lane with the help of Kurt Busch. Petty Enterprises returns to its former glory, with Marcus Ambrose winning at Watkins Glen, and Adam Petty finally going back to victory lane, like he did in 2001 at Bristol. The 45 team is back. Look out for them from here on out. Matt Kenseth had a dominant run in his first year at Joe Gibbs Racing, and he showed that it was worth going to that team, winning at Martinsville, Charlotte, Talladega, and then finally the championship in Homestead. Matt Kenseth well deserved this title. It was good to see the $20 General team in victory lane. History was made as Danica Patrick would win the Daytona 500. Yeah, this is an alternate timeline. I can already tell you that. But nonetheless, first female to win a NASCAR, and it was Danica. On the other end of the spectrum, Ricky Stenhouse would spin out of 2 in Kansas and then hit the inside wall. No safer barrier there, so it was a hard hit. He was shaken up, but he walked away. Adam Petty had 3 wins on the season, winning the first Dover race, winning at New Hampshire in the fall, and winning the Fall Charlotte race like he was unable to do 2 seasons prior. He's starting to become a championship contender, finishing 5th in the final standings. For the 2014 champion, the most popular driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr., scored wins at Chicagoland, Richmond, Talladega, and finally the finale at Miami. A Petty and a Earnhardt both have a win in this universe. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finally gets it done. Only has 1 like his dad's 7, but nice to see Jr. finally go to victory lane. I want to take a second to thank you guys for being a part of this series for so long. I did not think I'd take this long to make just a part 4. But now that I finally got the motivation to continue the series, I guarantee you Petty will be still re-racing in 2023.